cake. So what do you do for this?
So first you add a bag of almond flour.
If you don't have almond flour, then what do you do?
Then you have to grind the almonds.
Okay.
So this is about, so you can see it's about 16 ounces, so 1 pound.
Okay.
So it says almond flour finely ground.
Okay.
So instead of adding maida or regular flour, I'm adding regular cake mix.
Cake mix. Okay.
So
Vanilla cake mix?
Vanilla cake mix.
Right now, it could be any, but you're using the vanilla cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of adding flour but I still, even though I'm adding this, I will also add baking powder, salt.
So you say you are adding what? Baking powder?
I'll add 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Yeah.
A good pinch of salt.
Right. And the pure vanilla extract you have.
Pure vanilla extract.
Okay.
So this is half a teaspoon. So I'm going to add 2.
It's half a teaspoon, so 1 teaspoon, right?
1 teaspoon of
Baking powder.
Baking powder, sorry.
Yeah.
This is baking powder.
Yeah.
So now what you do is you mix the dry ingredients.
Okay. So which are the dry ingredients?
So I just put the almond flour, the cake mix vanilla, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
So this is all mixed.
All right.
Now I'm going to start with the wet ingredients.
Okay. Wet ingredients. Okay. Now wet ingredients. Okay.
Yeah. So 4 eggs.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
4 eggs.
If there's an eggshell generally
Okay.
that falls while you're breaking the egg,
Yeah.
the best way to pick it up is with the egg itself.
Oh, great.
So that's a trick. See? Go in, pick it up.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's it.
A new tip that I've learned today.
Add about a teaspoon of it to the egg.
This is
Add about a
vanilla
teaspoon.
essence, 1 teaspoon.
And then I have light coconut milk. So take about a cup. It could be a little bit more, but generally a cup should do it. I forgot. I should have stirred it. I should have shaken it. So
It's nice and milky.
nice and creamy.
Yeah, nice and creamy. Good.
So now all the wet ingredients are ready.
Okay.
And beat.
Beat it with a fork,
Beat it with a fork.
not with the
Not with the beater. You
beater.
don't need all that work to be done.
Okay.
So beat it well until the eggs are mixed in the coconut milk. So by the way, this is a fat-free cake, okay? No added fat.
Fantastic.
No butter, no oil.
Okay.
So you can see it's beautifully mixed.
So it's turned cream.
Yeah.
The white milk has turned to cream.
It looks like a custardy
Yeah.
consistency. And you take that
Yeah.
and then you add it to the
Dry
dry
ingredients.
ingredients.
Okay.
Make sure you get all the juices out. And the silicone spatula cleans. You don't need it, but it just is easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, now you do the mixing. You can either mix with a fork. I'm actually using the spatula itself. Be patient. Don't have to
Hurry.
Just fold. Yeah, just fold and mix. Fold and mix. So the mixture should not be too tight, and it should not be too runny. So see, it's done.
Yeah.
So make sure that the lumps are not there. So be patient. Keep doing it. Fold, mix, fold, mix, fold, mix. Cut and fold. Cut, fold. That's it. A few steps and you're done. You can let it rest for about, by the time you'll oil the pan, you'll get the oven going at 350 degree Fahrenheit, which is like 180 degrees centigrade, I believe. By the time that happens, this batter can rest. So the almond batter is ready to be. So no added sugar, and the reason you don't need sugar is because of the ready-made cake mix. It has
Sugar.
just the right amount of sugar. So it's like 2 pounds with 1 pound worth of. So it's all done. So now,
So now, okay, you chop walnuts.
I'll chop a cup of walnuts and just throw them in there.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is optional. I mean, if you don't want.
You don't want it, it's fine. But
Okay.
it gives it an additional nutty, crunchy, not crunchy. The nuts really gel in beautifully in the cake. It really has a good, adds to the texture. It doesn't take anything away. It makes it more gourmet, I would say. Instead of doing it this way, I can just take a chopstick time. Just
So
chop
you
it.
do have a lot of these gadgets.
Yeah.
You're chopping them on the chopping board now.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take a knife. One second.
And I'm sure
Yes,
this
miss.
cake sounds to be very nutritious.
Very nutritious.
Yeah.
One piece and it's almost like a full breakfast. It keeps you full for a long time. So here you can see I'm filling up my cup. This is a measured cup.
So how long does it take?
40 minutes
Cooking time.
cooking time. So
Baking time, sorry.
baking time. So I'm going to now. So now we'll grease the pans
Yeah.
and turn the oven on. So you can see we have our
Cup full of.
cup of nuts. So we can okay done. So the next to
So we add the nuts here.
yeah, the nuts in. Again, same process. Cut and fold. Cut, fold, cut, fold, cut, fold, cut. Done. Now let's get the pans ready.
Okay.
We're going to bake this because it's a lot of mixture. We're going to bake them in two
Flat pans.
two flat pans.
So getting the oven ready. So putting it to bake 100 degrees.
350 degree Fahrenheit.
Where is
So
that?
it's preheating now.
it's preheating, all right. This is parchment paper. Wow, look at that. So you don't even have to prepare the butter paper and something like that.
Nothing. So if you want to, you can just spray a little bit of olive oil. Bit of olive oil.
So you're spraying a little bit of olive oil.
That's it.
Let me see the can. Can you show?
Olive oil.
Okay.
You can.
So for lining, you put you sprayed a little bit of olive oil.
Now take this mixture
Yeah.
and divide it. Hold it. Acha, you can't. So just pour it
Yeah.
in both the pans equally. 1, 2, so now you
Well, so you have taken this out and you put the butter here
in both tins.
in both the tins.
Yeah.
And you're going to
So
flatten
now
them
I'm
up.
gonna tap them, and then I'm going to garnish them.
Still more to garnish? Okay. So you're patting them right now?
I'm tapping them a little bit. I'm going to garnish with 2 items. One is the organic coconut chips. This is really optional. You don't have to do it. The cakes will be super delicious without them. But this just gives it a added
Nutrient.
and it gives you the added decor and more nourishment. You're right, for sure. And and now the next thing that goes in is the pecans.
What are these pecans?
Pecans.
Let me see. Okay, pecans. Okay.
So just again decorate.
Okay.
Push them in a little bit. And
Pecan nuts.
huh.
Okay.
So it just gives it a new, different appeal.
Yeah. Gives it a great crunch.
So now the minute the garnishing is finished, your cakes will be ready to go in the oven
For 40 minutes.
40.
After we are done with it.
So the garnishing is done.
Yeah. And sunflower you don't. No.
These 2 things in. Now the oven is at 350 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
And the cakes are ready to go in. So you
Okay. We
open
open.
the oven,
Yeah. Oh, I can feel the heat.
pop in the 2 cakes.
Shut it for.
So you put the timer on, 40, timer on, start, and you don't have to see it
So 40 minutes.
yeah.
In the oven, the cakes are getting ready, and that's it, they are done. 12 minutes to go, or rather 11 minutes to go, and look at that, them. They've all, they're looking so good. So a wait of 11 more minutes. Well, this is totally done.
And the test is comes out clean. Comes out clean.
Beautiful. Awesome. And what aroma. Lovely. And like hot cakes, we are just going to devour them.